Hey Shiny Now fam, get ready for a whirlwind of royal news. First up, the anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II's passing has thrust King Charles III into the spotlight, but not for the reasons you might expect. We're diving into the public reaction to his tribute and what it means for the monarchy. Stay tuned. Next, we're looking at King Charles III's incredibly busy third year on the throne. Despite his ongoing cancer treatment, he's been traveling more than ever and racking up engagements. We've got all the stats and insights into his demanding schedule. Then, get this. Prince Harry has landed in the UK, visiting his late grandmother Queen Elizabeth II's grave, and the rumor mill is spinning over time. Will he finally meet with his father, King Charles III, for the first time in over a year and a half? We're breaking down the speculation and the potential for a royal reconciliation. And finally, we're going back in time with explosive revelations from a former royal butler about Princess Diana. Paul Burrell claims Diana felt she had to pretend and put on a facade for the world, as her marriage to King Charles began to crumble. We've got the shocking details. Don't go anywhere, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment of royal intrigue. Royal Scrutiny on Queen Elizabeth II's anniversary. King Charles III under fire. This past Monday marked the solemn anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II's death, a date that typically calls for national reflection and heartfelt tribute. However, for King Charles III, the day became a focal point for national debate, with many observers and the public questioning the monarchy's approach to commemorating the beloved late queen. The chosen method of remembrance has ignited a conversation about tradition, emotion, and the evolving role of the British royal family. Queen Elizabeth II, who passed away on September 8, 2022, after an unparalleled 7 decades on the throne, remains an enduring symbol of stability and national identity for the United Kingdom. Her passing left a void, and this first anniversary was widely anticipated as a moment to reaffirm the deep connection between the crown and its people. Yet, King Charles III, since his accession, has championed a more restrained and modern approach to his duties, favoring fewer public spectacles and a more discreet presence. This shift, while perhaps intended to project an image of a functional and contemporary monarchy, has clashed with public expectations on highly symbolic occasions. The stark contrast between the public's desire for a grander, more emotional commemoration and the royal family's understated gesture was palpable. Thousands flocked to royal residences like Windsor, Buckingham Palace, and Balmoral, bearing flowers and mementos, eager to share in a collective act of remembrance. In contrast, the official channels offered a minimalist tribute. A single photograph of Queen Elizabeth II posted on social media with the simple caption, "Remembering Queen Elizabeth II, 1926-2022. This delayed and brief message, particularly its late arrival on a day charged with emotion, has been interpreted by some as a lack of sensitivity, further fueling the perception of an emotional disconnect. Social media buzzed with reactions, with many Britons expressing that the tribute felt notably cold. Conversely, some defended the king's choice, viewing the sobriety as a sign of profound respect and personal grief. The absence of any public appearance by a royal at the sites where the public gathered to pay their respects only amplified this sentiment for many, leaving a perceived void on a day dedicated to honoring Elizabeth II's memory. Communication, experts note that Charles III faces the significant challenge of balancing his desire for a modern, efficient monarchy with the deep-seated public expectation for emotional connection and traditional gestures, especially on such poignant anniversaries. The anniversary has clearly illuminated the ongoing tension between preserving royal tradition and embracing contemporary expectations. But is King Charles III's reign truly defined by this sober approach, or is there more to his busy schedule? Stay tuned as we reveal the surprising extent of his royal duties and travels in our next segment. King Charles III's busiest year yet, record engagements amidst cancer treatment. In a remarkable display of dedication, King Charles III's third year as monarch has proven to be his most active and extensive in terms of travel and official engagements, even as he continues his battle with cancer. Analysis of the court circular reveals a significant uptick in his royal duties, showcasing a monarch committed to his role despite personal health challenges. Over the past 12 months, King Charles III undertook official engagements on an impressive 175 days. This marks a substantial increase from the 133 days recorded in the previous year, and surpasses the 161 days of his first year as king. His schedule included a mix of domestic duties and extensive international travel. Notably, he celebrated his 20th wedding anniversary with Queen Camilla, made history as the first British monarch to address the Italian Parliament, and even shared his personal playlist, offering a glimpse into his life beyond official duties. His travels took him across the globe, including a significant trip to Australia and Samoa for the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in October 2024. In May 2025, he visited Canada, inaugurating the country's parliamentary session. Closer to home, King Charles traveled to Poland in January 2025 to commemorate the 80th anniversary of the liberation of Auschwitz, a solemn and historically significant event. His 4-day visit to Italy in April 2025, culminating in his address to the nation's parliament, followed similar historic firsts in France and Germany in previous years, highlighting his commitment to diplomatic engagement. Domestically, the king's itinerary was equally packed, with visits spanning the length and breadth of the United Kingdom, from Lossiemouth in Scotland to Banbridge in Northern Ireland and Deal in Kent. He even took to the seas to visit the crew of the aircraft carrier HMS Prince of Wales. These engagements, meticulously recorded in the court circular, exclude private events, focusing solely on his official capacity. For comparison, Queen Camilla undertook engagements on 103 days in the past year, a slight decrease from the previous year, during which she took on additional duties while the king was undergoing cancer treatment. The king also held 22 formal audiences with the Prime Minister, a consistent number across his second year, though fewer than the 26 in his first. Despite his cancer diagnosis announced in February 2024, he continued to hold audiences with political leaders and charity heads throughout his reign, demonstrating remarkable resilience and dedication. While King Charles III is clearly a busy monarch, his son Prince Harry's presence in the UK is stirring up a different kind of royal buzz. Could a long-awaited family reunion be on the horizon? Prince Harry in the UK. Grave visit fuels speculation of a meeting with King Charles III. Prince Harry's arrival in the United Kingdom on Monday has immediately ignited widespread speculation about a potential meeting with his father, King Charles III, marking their first encounter in nearly 19 months. This visit, coinciding with the 3rd anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II's death, presents what many see as a crucial opportunity for reconciliation between the estranged father and son. Harry made a poignant visit to his late grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II's grave at Windsor, to pay his respects and lay flowers, a gesture that comes amid signs of a potential thaw in the deeply strained relationship between Harry and the broader royal family. The rift between Harry and his father, King Charles III, and elder brother, Prince William, has been profound since Harry and his wife, Meghan Markle, stepped down from royal duties and relocated to California in 2020. Their subsequent public disclosures in a tell-all interview, a Netflix series, and Harry's memoir, Spare, further intensified the frostiness. The last known meeting between Harry and Charles occurred in February 2024, a brief 45-minute encounter following the news of the king's cancer diagnosis, before Charles retreated to his Sandringham estate. Harry's subsequent visit to London in April 2025 was complicated by a legal case concerning his security arrangements, during which Charles was on a state visit abroad, making any meeting impossible. This legal battle, where Harry openly criticized his father's government, had been a significant hurdle to improved relations. However, with the lawsuit now concluded, Harry has expressed a strong desire for reconciliation, stating, "I would love reconciliation with my family." He emphasized the preciousness of life and his concern for his father's health. Despite this olive branch, Harry's continued critical stance regarding the decision to withdraw his security, which he believes knowingly endangered his family, presents a complex emotional landscape. He has articulated his struggle to forgive this decision, viewing it as a betrayal that impacts him daily. Despite these challenges, a shift in tone seems to be emerging. Reports surfaced in July of meetings between Harry and Meghan's new communications team and representatives of King Charles, hinting at behind-the-scenes efforts towards mending fences. Harry's appearance at the Wellchild Awards on Monday night, an event he has long supported, further underscores his continued connection to charitable causes and public life in the UK. While the damage caused by past allegations remains significant, the current circumstances, including the King's health and Harry's expressed desire for peace, suggest that a path toward healing, however complex, may be opening. But even as we look towards potential royal reunions, shocking new details are emerging from the past that shed light on a different royal marriage. Prepare for a bombshell revelation about Princess Diana's struggles. Princess Diana felt trapped. Former butler reveals marriage facade. In a stunning revelation from his new book, The Royal Insider, My Life with the Queen, the King, and Princess Diana, former Royal Butler Paul Burrell has unveiled poignant details about Princess Diana's private struggles during the breakdown of her marriage to King Charles III. Burrell alleges that Diana felt compelled to maintain a public facade, even as her relationship with Charles deteriorated, particularly after the birth of their second son, Prince Harry. According to Burrell, a pivotal moment occurred following Prince Harry's birth on September 15, 1984. Burrell recounts that King Charles remarked on Harry's red hair, a Spencer family trait, and then allegedly stated, "Well, at least I've got my heir and spare now, and I can return to Camilla." This comment, as relayed by Burrell, was a devastating blow to Diana. She confided in Burrell, "I cried myself to sleep that night knowing that my marriage was over. I gave him 4 good years and he was gone. And for the rest of the time, I had to pretend and put on a facade for the world." Burrell emphasizes that Diana, despite the marital strife, never desired a divorce and genuinely believed she had fallen in love with Prince Charles. However, he asserts that this affection was not reciprocated. He recounts a particularly harsh exchange where Diana claimed Charles told her during a heated argument, "I never loved you. I only married you to have children." These alleged statements paint a picture of a marriage fraught with emotional distance and unmet expectations from its inception. The public announcement of their separation came in 1992, with the divorce finalized in 1996. Burrell's account suggests that for years leading up to their separation, Diana endured a profound sense of isolation within her marriage, feeling obligated to present a united front to the public despite her private heartbreak. The narrative highlights the immense personal toll Diana experienced as she navigated the complexities of royal life and a failing marriage, ultimately feeling trapped in a role that required constant performance. That's all the royal bombshells for today, but don't go anywhere. We've got a quick recap of all the top stories and a call to action you won't want to miss. And that's your royal rundown. We saw King Charles III facing public scrutiny on Queen Elizabeth II's anniversary, his 3rd year as king proving to be his busiest yet, Prince Harry visiting the UK sparking reunion hopes, and shocking details about Princess Diana's marriage struggles. Don't miss out on any future royal updates. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Shiny Now for your daily dose of royal news, and ring that notification bell so you're always the first to know. Let us know your thoughts on today's stories in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content. See you next time.